99% of people aren't failing because they're weak. They're failing because of any hidden reason they never notice. And today, you're going to finally see it. I have lived through many difficult experiences. I made countless mistakes when I was young. But here is something I realized. If you succeed, every mistake becomes a legendary story. If you fail, those same mistakes look like garbage. Everyone has a story full of struggles, failures, and problems. But very few people care about your story. Until you succeed. Once you succeed, people look at you and say, "Wow, you're amazing." But the truth is, I am not amazing. I was born into an ordinary family and I wasn't good in school. I tried hard, but the school environment wasn't great. I failed many times. Failed to get jobs, failed to enter good universities. Failed to be accepted by people. But I never gave up. One of the biggest lessons I learned is this. Everyone wants success, but very few people want to earn the right to be helped. Why should people help you? You must prove yourself worthy. I kept going. I believed, my opportunity simply hasn't come yet. When people complain, opportunities are born. When I was young, I used to think the world had no chance for me. I believed Bill Gates took all the good opportunities. Oracle took the rest. IBM took everything else. And people like us had nothing left. But I was wrong. My goals were too big. I should have focused on helping the people around me. Start small. Do things that matter today. I never imagined that 18 years later, Alibaba would become what it is. Not because I am smart. I don't consider myself a smart person. But I work with people who are smarter than me. Here is something I noticed. Smart people always want quick success. But real success never comes quickly. Every project we started, we prepared for 10 years. I know I am not the smartest. So if I want to win, I must win 10 years later, not today. To succeed. Have a check mark work with people smarter than you. Have a check mark make many mistakes. Have a check mark but never give up. Most people fail once, face a problem, and quit. We never quit. We learn. We try again. We learn. We try again. That is how we grow. When you fail, remember this. The difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful one is simple. When they fail, unsuccessful people blame others. Successful people blame themselves. If you say, "I failed because of someone else," then you have no future. If you say, "I failed because I need to improve," then you have endless opportunities. I learned the most from people who failed. I learned the most from their mistakes. And I learned the most from my own mistakes. This is my life attitude. When I fail, I say, "See, I expected this." When I succeed, I say, "I can't believe it happened." That keeps me positive, humble, and optimistic. Failures made me strong. Failures taught me not to complain. Because when you get used to failure, you stop wasting time crying about it. We still make mistakes every day. We make foolish decisions every day. We think we are doing something smart. And later we find out it was stupid. But we learn. Then we try again. That is life. When you worry about the future, it means one thing. You lack confidence and imagination. I may not have the answers for the future. But someone does. Young people do. In this world, old people worry about the future. Young people don't. And that is an advantage. The future is an opportunity for everyone. Especially for the young, because you have nothing to lose. Many years ago, Alibaba had no money, so we had no money to lose. We had no technology, so we had no technology to lose. But we believed. 10 to 20 years later, the internet would change the world. And if we started when others didn't believe in it, we would become the experts. So don't worry about the future. Prepare for the future. Create your own future. Cloud computing, AI, big data. These are new to everyone. Whether you're successful or not, they are still new. So why worry? Don't worry about what presidents or prime ministers worry about. Worry about what you need. How to get a job, how to live, how to help others. How to do something meaningful. Technology will not kill jobs forever. It will remove useless jobs. Just like steam engines did. Just like electricity did. But in the long run, technology creates more jobs than it destroys. Humans will always have one advantage over machines. We have heart, wisdom, belief, imagination. Machines never will. If you want to succeed in the future, don't study like the past. Computers memorize better. Computers calculate faster. So become more. Heavy checkmark creative. Heavy checkmark innovative. Heavy checkmark imaginative. Heavy checkmark constructive. Ask yourself, does this make me more creative? More innovative? More useful to others? If yes, do it. When others worry, opportunity appears. People ask me, Jack, did you ever cry in these 18 years? I say no. Because crying changes nothing. If crying could help, I would cry every day. We don't cry. We work hard enough to make our competitors cry. Nothing is easy. Nothing is free. If you want success, you must pay the price.